Yeah, drone here. What's going on, guys? We are here with the LBLA X5 clone. There's something very drastic about this right here. It's not just another X5 clone. It's another X5 clone. Why are you doing a video on another X5? I'm gonna show you. Let me show you. Bear with me here. I got it in my pocket. So, typically a battery for an X5 clone, 500 milliamp an hour, 600 milliamp an hour. Peep this. Look at this battery, dude. It's a 1500 milliamp an hour, and I would venture to say that that's probably not false. I mean, the size of this battery is a monstrosity. So we're going to see what type of flight time we can get. We are dealing with a 12-mile-an-hour wind blowing that way. We'll also see if we can fly and wind. I've done no reading on the instructions, so hopefully we can figure out how to get it in air. I did power on the controller inside and simulated a binding. Not to the drone, but just power on, throttle up and down, and I figured out that it does have 3 different speed settings. So we're just going to do a little side yard fly here. Nothing super crazy. I'm going to try to kind of stay down here. That way I have a little bit of a blockade instead of being up top where the Impala is and being smashed by wind directly. Alright, so we have an on-off button. This does come with a camera. It is Wi-Fi camera. We're testing flyability here. We're going to turn it on, and we have, it looks like red in the front, green in the back. LBLA, you got to get with the times. Red belongs in the back. We are going to throttle up and down. Right here is your speed button. We'll start in the first one. We'll go down and out, not firing motors. That actually calibrated it. That would be your flip button. I've engaged headless mode. That was probably headless mode. How do we can't figure out how to fire the motors. Really? It's that simple. Press up. So just press up. We're gonna go ahead and go up. And really, that's the first speed setting? First speed setting, really. Let's see. Okay, that was the second speed setting. This is the first speed setting right here. And what I might actually do is come up here, that way the sun's not facing in our face. Kind of fly down this way a little bit. Yeah, we should be fine there. So first speed setting. We are in the first speed setting. First speed setting has pitch. It has pitch, and maybe we'll just go up here anyway where we normally would. That way I have kind of an open field. So first speed setting against a 12-mile-an-hour wind is doing just fine. And again, like I had thought, this button, your right bumper, is definitely for flips. Bam! Well, we are back up. Let's figure out orientation. I got it. I think I got it. I got it. Little crasheroo, and it's still in the air. It's got snow. It's got snow all over the one motor, and again, the wind is blowing this way, so we are pitching against it in the first speed setting, and it's doing well. Just put in the second speed setting, flying directly into it. This thing should get an epic flight time, and again, if I could bring this down, that whole motor is just caked in ice, snow. Go ahead, rip down this way. Bring it back down this way. Whoa, what happened there? What happened? Maybe it was the ice. Let's see. Let's try to put this back up again. Yeah, maybe it was the ice. I don't know. unless there's a shut off. Hold down 3, 2, 1. Nope. I just held down on the left stick to see if it had a X8 shut off, like we've dealt with a altitude hold X8 that biffed out pretty hard. Now we're in the 3rd speed setting. Thing's ripping. Thing is ripping. This thing has some speed in that 3rd speed setting. Let's check out the yaw rate. Not a killer yaw rate though. Not a killer yaw rate at all. Nice funnelage, even though that's surprising that it has easy. Come back this way, sun's blinding me. Try to go up over the power lines. Despite the fact that it doesn't have a crazy yaw rate, because the pitching's so heavy, it offers for some nice funnels. And again, this is kind of a timed run. Besides the wind, it's a little bit of aggressive flight. It is above freezing, despite the look of all the snow. This is a time run. A 1500 milliamp an hour battery. I think that's easy. I think that's the highest 3.7 volt battery that I have. Trying to think, I might have 1,000. I might have a 1,000 milliamp an hour. And more commonly, the 850s were basically the highest standard of running on stuff like this. The drone basically weighs nothing. I guarantee that battery probably weighs more than the drone does. Extremely lightweight. Woo! Don't know why it keeps doing that. Don't know why it keeps shutting off like that. I don't think it's anything that I'm doing. I mean, it could be, maybe, because it's going right back up. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Unless, again, I'm standing right by a power box. Unless somehow these wires and whatnot and the power box is mildly interfering with it, because I can't duplicate it. I can't make it do it on its own. And it's not doing it constantly. It's done it twice now. And if you do look in your manuals, a lot of the times they'll have little pictures of where you're supposed to fly and where you're not supposed to fly, and they will often say stay away from power lines. And I have them overhead and I have them behind me, and I have a larger junction box or a power, whatever you want to call it, right up there. And I'm also in a residential neighborhood, so I mean, I'm not making excuses for the drone because I don't know why it did that twice. That's really the only two things that I could think of, because as I'm trying to duplicate it, which I just did, I just ran it back and then I ran it directly towards myself, it didn't do it again. So I don't know. It's a really nice flyer though, like extremely nice. Like as far for an X5 class flyer, extremely nice. And the pitch rates, like this wind isn't affecting it at all. At all. And we got somebody coming up the side here. Howdy. Yeah, the wind isn't affecting this nearly at all. We got the puppy looking at the drone. I think this one's a little bit bigger than the last one she's seen. That one's bigger, huh? It's like there's shit. Not this one, which is weird. Maybe it's a size difference. And that's another reason when you guys are flying, you should have one ear open. If you're gonna wear headphones or whatever, you should be able to hear the sounds around you, because if I was just buzzing backwards, I could have easily hit my neighbor with it. Although it wouldn't, this one wouldn't do anything. Brushless definitely would have, or even a car. I'm literally standing in the middle of the road, so if a car comes up, I also need to be able to hear that as well. Let's see. Lights still good. Lights are still good. This thing's probably going to see a decent flight time with that battery being as large as it is. Thing probably going to see a decent flight time. Link for this will be down below. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, smash the subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, down below, definitely get at me. If you appreciate what I do on this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description and also down below in the comments pinned. Do me a favor, throw me something, $1, $2, $5, $1 million if you got it like that, and we'll be doing big things. I definitely appreciate any type of throwback at me. I'm really curious to how long this is going to hold out. And my hat cam, providing it's still running, I would think it'd still be running. I should be able to maintain this with one hand here. Maybe. I'm gonna end up crashing it. It's altitude hold. I should be able to do this with one hand. I'm taking the hat cam off just to verify it is recording. Tanker, I'm gonna crash. Hold on. There we go, I got it back. Tanker 4K hat camera. This is now the 5th video that I've done with it. You're looking at, I believe the one video was close to 20 minutes, averaging 10 minutes per every other video. You're looking at almost an hour runtime on the battery of this Tanker 4K. The quality on it's excellent. I'm not shooting in 4K. I'm shooting in 1080p, 60 frames per second. You could strap it on a drone. You can do what I'm doing and use it for your flight videos. You could use it to vlog with, whatever you may have. Are there better cameras out there? Yeah, there's better cameras out there. The Victure 4K camera was my hat cam for the longest time, and the battery on that just doused out, and it might have been my fault. With this battery, I've been conditioning it properly. I've been fully charging it and using it until the thing just shuts off. And then I've been fully charging it, and that's been my best results with that. Again, guys, I'm really just trying to put a burn on this battery. We're not chill flying this. We're really just up and down dog runs, doing a little bit of funnels, moving around. And again, that fall out of the sky twice there, it just did it again. And has to be, maybe there's a fail-safe. Maybe it's bottom right. Let's see. It's not bottom right. Because it did it for like a half a second, and then the blade started to spin back up again. Or it's interference from something. Maybe outs. Maybe if both are out, I'm gonna try that. Nope. I was gonna put it into a gnarly funnel. Ins? Nope. I don't know. It has to be taking on interference from something, and each time it did it, it was in this parallel line here. So I don't know. Again, not making excuses for it. If everybody's drone, no matter where you're at, it does that, then that's a manufacturer defect. But if you're out in a wide open area like my flight field and it doesn't happen, then we can definitely chalk it up to flight interference. Or yeah, flight interference, signal interference, which is causing it to do that. Thing rips in this 3rd speed setting. Right now we're flying towards the wind. The wind actually has changed that way. And again, this came with a camera, came with a Wi-Fi camera that plugs into the bottom of this, has landing gear, has a cell phone mount and whatnot. But all in all, for me, a drone like this is a toy, and it's meant to be sport flown. Maybe at another time we will test the camera, see how it is. But for me, I have camera drones, I have drones, even toy grade ones. I have toy grade ones that I will go to as a go-to for camera. But with a drone like this, where you have high pitching, unless you're really going to steady it out and really going to get out on a day where there's absolutely no wind whatsoever and just super chill fly this, if you're going to buzz around like I'm doing, the footage isn't going to be that great. It's not going to be that great at all. I think we finally got an LVC. Yeah, we finally got LVC warning. I don't know what time we're at. We're going to see shortly. I'm going to continue flying this until it either does its stall out like it did twice. I think it's twice or 3 times that it's done it now. Or until it slowly loses enough voltage that it drops down, or until it just drops down. Maybe it has a fail-safe where it'll slowly drop down. We'll see. We're going to fly it. We're going to let you know how long you have on that LVC to bring it down and what it's going to do. That's it. That's it. Yep. I was throttling up and it wasn't going up. And I was just spinning around. That's why I was going back that way. Let's see what type of time we got on this LBLA X5 clone with a monster battery. Sitting at 15 minutes. I might have jabber-jawed for like 2 minutes. This thing probably easily saw maybe like a 12-minute flight time. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. Guys, if you haven't subscribed again, do me a favor, smash the subscribe button if you want to check this drone out down below in the comments. And again, PayPal link to support J Drone making these videos. Later.